Okay, so welcome back to Betide. In this video, we are going to make this. So basically, in the last video, we had created this login and registration system, and in this video, we are going to make this currency system so that you can see the currency, and we are also going to make the logic for the inventory update. So the items from the Playfab website would be returned to our game, and then we will check which item according to the Playfab we have in our inventory, and we will get the item from our game's inventory and we will match them. So it's a very simple system, but you will enjoy it. And yeah, we are moving towards a complete cash on delivery Call of Duty game. So yeah, let's continue. Hope you like this video. Thank you. Okay, so welcome back to the screen. Yeah, so you remember what we did in the last video. Just let me open our login map, and yeah, we can now enter hello and password as yeah, we need to make one more thing left, password, and just login. So yeah, you can see we logged in into a different map. That is, you can see that here it's main menu map, and now back to the login map. So just let's continue from there. So the first thing which we need to do is open main menu map, and open widgets and login widget. We need to make something that the mouse doesn't go away, right? So what we need to do is create event construct node, get owning player, and then what we need to do is we need to set mouse cursor so that the mouse cursor is on for all the time we are in the this widget. And the next thing which we need to do is we need to set input mode UI only, like this. So if now I play, I press it anywhere, it doesn't work. Now login, yeah, account not found, so it works now. One more thing which we need to do is make event destruct so that when this widget is removed, we get the mouse control back to the game. So just copy this widget, paste here, and just untick this, remove this input mode, yeah, and set input mode game and UI, like this. It doesn't work, but now if I press the correct password, now if I log in, yeah, my mouse got hidden in the game. You can also make it set input mode only game, like something like that, only game. Or let's just remove event destruct, because we will be directly going to the main menu, and there too we will need this same code, so it's better to keep it. The next thing which I saw a comment for that. So now if you enter the password, you can literally see the password, which is not like in most games. So what you need to do is you can scroll down and you get a field which is password. Now if you tick this, this will become dots, and this gives a very nice look. So yeah, you can make it, and it also saves the password. So nice. And we will also remove this hello from the hint text. One more comment I got was, how can we save this? So remember me, video will come later, because the only way I can see saving this is to save the username and password and login later, because I can't find any other way of saving it currently. So I have to research more and get back on that thing. So yeah, till here it's done. Now let's open main menu. Widgets. So we don't have a main menu widget, so right click, create a new main menu widget. It's user main menu, compile and save, add a canvas panel, and just for the sake of test, add a text here just like this. I will remove this as soon as we start designing it. Yeah, we will do that in this video only. Open blueprints, login, no, map, yeah. Open main menu map. So we don't have assigned it any game mode. So let's assign it. Press create new game mode. So you can create a new game mode. What you need to do is, where is our game? Oh no, it's main menu, blueprint, and right click, create a new, and name this menu, and menu save menu game mode. Save this and create a default pawn for that also. It's in main menu, blueprint, and menu. Name this menu pawn. Save all, and now go to your menu pawn. Yeah, it's open. Click on event graph. On event begin play, create a widget which will be main menu, and right click, promote to a variable, name this main menu widget, and add this to viewport. So now if we play, you can see here, but we need to get things from the login map. So yeah, enter username, hello, password. So yeah, you can see this effect. And now if I log in, it takes me to the main menu map. Get back here, compile and save everything. Let's move forward. Okay, so welcome back. Yeah, it's getting too late, so I thought to record the video. It's like a good mood video. So let's continue. So you remember we made this text block? Yes, right? So let's just go to our widget and go to main menu widget. And now just drag this up, or just press on anchor and then control shift top right corner, and change this value according to your wish. So the text block would be current currency, so that we can show how much amount like the player has. So basically you would have seen that there is an image coming on the left in most of the games. So you can just add a horizontal box and like this, and add an image or text like this. Oops, to this. Yeah. Now press this horizontal box, size to content, and top right. Change the values a little bit, yes, and make the first block value to be this text block to be name of currency. And you can just make this text either rupees, dollar, anything you want. I will make this dollar, and this text block would be 5555333, anything. Now we need to update this and get the current amount from the Playfab website. So I will be back in a second. Let me open Playfab. Okay, so the Playfab is now open. Go to economy, and you now see a currency option. Just go to this and create a new currency. Basically you can name it anything, 2 uppercase characters, the currency code. I will name this UC because it's unknown currency, and PUBG uses that too, so I will just name that UC and name this unknown currency. Initial deposit you want to give in the players on something on creating the account. I will make this 10 100. Recharge unit, if you want to give a daily bonus type thing, you can do that from here or inside the game also. I will make it inside the game. Recharge minimum maximum, for the sake of saving your game from hacking, you can make this 1000, but I have seen YouTubers buying like spending thousands of dollars. So if you want a big amount, so just keep it anything you like. I hope you understand. Let me just make this. Yeah, it's now works. So you can see a non-currency. Now let's get back to our game instance. Open these both. Yeah. What was this? It was register account. So just let's comment this. And comment this for failure. Now the next thing is open your BI game instance, create a new function and name this update currency. Compile and save and get back. Now call this update currency event update currency get user inventory. Now things like virtual currency are in the user inventory, so yeah, you can just call this user inventory and then make admin get user inventory request. You don't need to put anything here, just set hide unconnected pins and done. I don't think, yeah, we don't need to put the Playfab ID. If you are running this server like the thing, just let me get user inventory. Now you see you have multiple get user inventories. First is for the client, next is for the server, and one is for the admin. We need to get the client one because we are not going into the hacking type thing, because if you are concerning the hacking thing, then like any YouTube video won't fit it, because it would require much higher level of knowledge. Also it would require you to run some cloud scripts, which I am not comfortable with at the moment. So I will just make this just get this, and you don't need to put anything here. Just get the failure event dispatcher, sorry, and select on failure Playfab, and on success create update currency success. Compile and save. Now here drag this up. On result, make a break client get user inventory result, and you see we got the virtual currency. So basically there can be a lot of types of virtual currencies. Maybe you want 3 types, one is paid, one is free one. So you need to get I was writing float and it was get number field, and in the field name you need to put the code of the virtual currency. Let's just put UC and print the string for now. One more thing which we need to do is create a new variable, current currency, and then make this a float. Float. Compile and save. Drag this current currency here. Compile and save. Get back to BI game instance, create a new function, name this get currency, and create an output of get currency node. It should be a float output. No, name this currency, and the variable type should be float. Compile and save. Go to BP game instance, open interfaces and get currency. Drag the currency and put this here. So yeah, and make this default value to be 0, or let's put it minus 555, so that we can identify if the current currency is updated or not. Now get to make main menu, although we will change and make the logic a lot better later. but for now it's nice. Now on event construct, get game instance and call update currency. Now get currency. So basically, because this update currency is a time taking event, because it has to get to the Playfab server and get the data back. So this updating the value of this can take time. So what we will do is we will check if this value is equal to -55. That is the default value. That just the logic is just for now. We will make that later a lot of better logic, but yeah, for now this is a very good logic. And if this is true, that means the value has not been updated. So make a delay of about 0.2 seconds and just get this here. Double click to make a reroute node. Double click here, compile and save, and on false that means the value has been updated. So we will update this, make this a variable, current currency a variable. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Open graph and get the value of this current currency and set text to the value of this current currency. Yeah, save all. Now let's go back to our main menu, map, login, play, hello, password, login. It's 100. So you see it was initially 3333, the value we just put in this main menu, the default value. So let's make this 0 and see if it gets updated to 100. Okay, let's do one thing. Open Playfab, go to players, search for players, and yeah, open your player, go to inventory. Virtual currency, sorry. And you can see it has he has amount like 100. Let's add a new amount of something random, 44. So it should become 144 on the game also. So just let's save this and play. Hello, oops, password. So it says 144. So this thing is now getting updated. Now you can get back to the PP game instance and delete this string because we don't need it anymore. And now comment this, update currency. So whenever you want to update the currency, you can just call this function and it will update it. Yeah. And the get currency is okay. Let's move forward. Now the next thing is updating the player's inventory. So basically if you open Playfab, you will notice we have an inventory thing here, but we have 0 items. Also in the economy we have 0 catalogs. So catalogs is used to create a store items for games. So for instance, you need a game skin, so you need to create a catalog and add the item to it, but we will add that later in the later video. But you see the logic we just created of update currency, we have an inventory array also. So we can directly use this inventory array to get all the items we have in our current inventory. So you can just right click this inventory array and right click and promote to a variable and name this, it's just inventory, and drag this here. So now we have a copy of the inventory also along with the currency. So go to BI game instance, right click get inventory, rename it get currency and inventory, and update currency to update currency and inventory. So now we get all the items we have in the inventory. Don't worry, we will make we will connect this to the store which we will have in our game, so that should not be a problem for you now. So open this get currency and inventory. Now we have not created a, so you can just see what type of variable is this inventory. It says playfab JSON object. So go back to BI game instance, get currency and inventory, create a new argument, name this inventory reference, and this should be of playfab JSON object reference, and this should be an array. Compile and save. Now go to BP game instance, compile and save, get the inventory and just put it here. So now you can get the inventory also along with it. Open your main menu and just compile and save. You can see we can get the inventory items here. Now get back to the Playfab website, create a new catalog. Catalog version would be 1. I would name this, although you can name it something, one item, you can name it something like good. It should be item ID. So item ID is 1. My first item, let's add a display name. Display name would be gun skin 1, and ID would be skin 1. Now is it stackable? That means you can have multiple copies of it. Is tradable? That means you can share it with someone else or not. Or is limited edition, that means you can only sell X number of copies of this weapon. Now durable is you can have it for long time. Consumable is like you can only have it once. For instance, if you have PUBG, you have seen PUBG, then you have room cards, then room cards of consumable types. And durable is that you can have it for long term, like skin of weapons, etc. So this is stackable because it's just a gun skin and you will have it for unlimited number of matches, and is not tradable for now. And currency, select UC, which we just created, and amount would be let's take for instance 50. Anything else we need to do? Nope, just save item. Okay, so you can see now here. So now what we need to do next is just comment this event construct and compile and save. Get back to your login map. So the next thing is we need a store for our game. So in main menu, right click, create a new folder for store. And in the store thing, we need the first thing which we need is enum. A better would be enum. And name this item type. You can add all the items type you would be having in your store. I would be adding 3 character, weapon, skins, health boost. So these type of items can be available in the game. And last would be vehicle skins. We can add more in the end of the, we will add more, of course. And then right click, we need to get in miscellaneous and then make a data table. For row structure, oops, we didn't make a row structure. So let's get back, right click, create a blueprint and structure. Name this item list struct. Now the first thing would be name. This would be of string text type. Second would be Playfab ID. Okay, let's we will add the Playfab ID directly. And the second would be item type, and for this search for item type enum, which we just made. Next would be image. This would be of texture 2D. Rest everything will be controlled directly from the Playfab website, so we will add them directly from Playfab, or else we can make changes of course later. Now get back to miscellaneous and make a data table. Select this item type, item list structure, and make it item list data table. How can I drag this up? Okay, let's add a field maybe. Yeah. So you see this row name. Now this row name is very important because we will be keeping the row name as the Playfab ID. So because if you see when I'm just giving an example, we get data label. Oh, sorry. Get data table row. So you see we need to give them row name, and if we use the Playfab ID as the row name, Playfab ID of the item, then we can have a better way of like directly getting the data from this out row. You will understand a lot better in the coming videos. But add this and copy the Playfab ID, that is skin1, right click, rename, and paste it here. You can't like put the row name here, you need to right click and add it here. Name of this thing would be skin type 1. Item type would be weapon skins, and image, let's make it this for now. Save. Now get to your BP game instance, and we already have the inventory. So let's see if we can get this item from the inventory or not. So get field. You need to make a for each loop here and make this as the target, and field name would be item ID. I believe it's okay, item ID, and then get number field. Okay, so we get the display name, so we don't need it. And on loop body, just print this, print a string. Now if I play, entering hello and password, it should not get anything from the inventory, right? But we need to add this item to the inventory. So we'll get to players, search hello, get inventory, and grant item ID is, you can select the item from here, select this and grant item. Now we have this item in our inventory. We have users left 1. Let's get back. Hello, password, login. You see we get a Playfab JSON value 0 because we have got the display value. We need to get this as string. But it proved we have something in our inventory. Now it should print the name of the item. Hello. And you see we now have skin 1. But if we remove this from our inventory, get back, replay, it should not print, oops, invalid password. It will not print anything. So that means this thing is working. Using item ID you can get the item also. Let's just do one more thing before leaving. Just remove this and get data table. Get data table row, and row name, pass this as a string, and select this item list as the data table. Now if it is found, what is this row? Oops, make it context sensitive and then break. And if the row is found, just make a print and print the item type. Let's see if this works. I will add an item, like I will grant the item. Now I will play. Enter username, hello, use password, and login. You see we get the thing like weapon skins. So you now know how we will be going over this. So yeah, I wanted to get you through the basics of inventory thing and also update the currency. Meet you in the next video. Till then, keep enjoying and keep creating games. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thank you.